Hey, it's MC of Healthy by George and the Three Ladies podcast. And I have to say, watching the episode that dropped today for the Three Ladies podcast is really very inspiring. It really encourages me to find ways to be a presence of kindness, of curiosity, of seeking ways to be a communication and discovery and find patience with all the people that I come into contact with. I think that's a challenge because right now there's a lot of contention in our world, and maybe there's a lot of people that we don't agree with or we find don't have the same understanding or principles or ideas or beliefs. And I think that's going to be something that continues on because that is the nature of humanity. But how do we find ways to discover, to be patient with each other, to be curious about each other, to be willing to have conversations that are difficult and find some middle ground? I think that's something that hasn't happened and isn't happening enough. So I hope you'll take a look at our episode of the Three Ladies podcast. I really think that it's extraordinarily meaningful the day before Juneteenth. And for me, it really gave me an amazing capability of just being so grateful right now. Grateful for the place I work, grateful for the people I work with, grateful for being part of the Three Ladies podcast, grateful that I felt inspired to relaunch Healthy by George. Just so grateful for my job, my coworkers, for the things that I'm involved in. And I just am praying. That's really the truth of it, because I think that it's going to take an energy, divine energy, to shift things in the world because things are so topsy-turvy and upside down. So, but there's power in prayer. This is so true. So I just encourage you all to find the gratitude of being where you are. That's a great energy. It's a very great health energy because our mindset does inspire our bodies to be healthier and encourage us to be more vigorous and lively in our life. I know my mindset does help me because I get a little anxious about all the things that I have on my plate to do. And maybe that's a little bit of the perfectionist in me that feels like I need to do everything, all at once or get it all done. Or if I have a long list of things, I need to check them all off today, not just the top 3. I don't know what that's all about, but I've let it go. How's that? I have let it go, and I'm grateful for whatever I did get done. I'm grateful that I have the people that I'm in close contact with. I'm so grateful for the coming summer and all the things that are possibly happening in the summer for me with research, and it just feels exciting. And I think on the other hand, with all the things that are happening in our world, it feels a little upside down. So I hope you are finding ways to be grateful and finding ways for you to feel a sense of hope and possibility, despite some of the things that we're not finding solutions for. And that we can, by being an energy of love and kindness, that if we start there is all the possibilities going forward. Gratefulness, loving, kind energy attracts grateful, loving, kind energy. And so if we all kind of put that forth every day, that might be a real good thing, right? So I hope you are finding ways to be grateful where you are in your life, despite whatever things are your hardships. We all have them, believe me. I have mine, my left hip. It's not great. And, every day I have to kind of face it and deal with it. The joys of growing older. But you know what? I'd rather be growing older than not being here. How's that? So this is MC of Healthy by George. I have an exciting episode coming on Thursday. I have this wonderful interview with my friend Tim Moss, who really shares his journey, his health journey, his life journey into this amazing place he's found himself in the world. He's a funny, inspiring entertainer who has a bunch of energy that goes beyond my comprehension, to be honest. He is the most amazingly energetic person as an entertainer I have ever met. So please check out the Three Ladies podcast that dropped today. And then check out Healthy by George on Thursday and my interview with Tim Moss. I think you'll find it very inspiring because it's coming up Pride Week here in New York. So be well, my friends. We have this one precious life to live, and it's great to live it being grateful. Let go of those things that are anxiously swirling around in your head like they do in mine. And I hope that you have a beautiful day tomorrow. Be well. It's MC of Healthy by George. Think about subscribing either to the Three Ladies podcast or to Healthy by George, or both. Because I have to say, there's always something interesting, invigorating, inspiring, motivational. I think that it's always given me motivation, and I hope it'll give you motivation too. Be well, my friends. It's MC. Bye-bye.